You are not stuck because you lack information. You are stuck because you use preparation as an excuse to avoid the pain of actually starting today. Your perfect plan is not a bridge to success. It is a tombstone for your actions. You are procrastinating under the disguise of being very productive right now. Every time you add a new item to your to-do list, your brain releases a hit of dopamine. You feel a false sense of great accomplishment. This biological trick makes you addicted to the feeling of being busy. But busy is not the same as effective. You are chasing shadows of real progress. Planning is a comfort zone. It feels safe because in a plan, you can never fail. But life does not happen on a piece of white paper. You spend hours organizing folders and color-coding tags, yet the actual work remains untouched. And this is the sophisticated trap of the modern digital era of work. We have become architects of theory, building magnificent structures in our minds, while our real lives remain stagnant and unchanged. Stop polishing the tools and start. Remember this truth: planning is not doing. If your preparation does not lead to immediate action, it is nothing more than a form of creative procrastination today. Excessive preparation is just a mask for your fear of failure. You want everything to be perfect because you are terrified of making a single mistake now. Analysis paralysis turns your mind into a fortress that you cannot escape. You weigh every option until the opportunity has already passed you by right now. The truth is that perfection does not exist in theory. It is forged in the fire of painful reality and sharpened through the process of many errors. And you are waiting for a sign or a moment of total clarity that will never come. The path only appears once you start walking on the road. Stop searching for more data to validate your fears. The information you need most can only be found through the act of doing and failing repeatedly. It is time for a change. Step 1 is the 70% rule. Do not wait for 100% certainty before you decide to move forward. 70% information is enough to launch. Anything more is a waste of time. Speed is your greatest ally in a world that moves very fast. If you wait until you are fully ready, you will be waiting forever. Great things are started by people who were brave enough to be unprepared. Step 2 is the 5-minute tactic. When you feel the urge to plan, force yourself to work on the hardest task for 5 minutes now. The first 5 minutes break the seal of resistance. Once you start, the momentum will carry you through the fear. Just focus on the first step. Do not think about the finish line or the mountain ahead. Just survive the first 5 minutes of the struggle. That is where the battle is won. Step 3. Kill the research phase. Limit your information gathering to 30 minutes maximum. Stop consuming and start producing something of real value to the world. The internet is a rabbit hole of endless distractions disguised as learning. Set a hard timer and walk away once the clock hits 0 every time. You already know enough to take the first step. More knowledge without application is just a burden. Lighten your load and move with more speed today. Step 4. Action is the only real information. You cannot learn to swim by reading a book about water. You must jump into the deep end. The feedback you get from a single mistake is worth more than 1,000 hours of theoretical study. Failure is the best teacher you will have. Get your hands dirty. Real progress is messy, unpolished, and often embarrassing at the beginning. Embrace the chaos of the creative process and the struggle. Strip away the unnecessary. Most of your plans are just baggage. Focus on the core action that moves the needle forward and discard all the rest. Discipline is not about doing it perfectly. It is about doing it when you don't want to, especially when the plan seems to be falling apart. Clarity follows action, not the other way around. The more you move, the clearer the vision becomes. Trust the process of doing over the plan. Become the master of your impulses. When the urge to prepare strikes, recognize it as a signal of fear and push through it with brute force. You are the captain of your fate. Do not let a spreadsheet dictate your potential. Real power comes from the courage to act without a map. The world does not pay you for the plans hidden in your drawer. It pays for results. It pays for those who dare to be seen. You have spent enough time hiding behind your screen and your notebooks. The market and the world do not care about your intentions, only your output. Are you going to be an architect on paper for the rest of your life? Or are you going to be a warrior on the field? The fear you feel is the compass. It points directly toward the work you need to do. Walk toward the fire instead of running away from it. Success belongs to the ones who are willing to be messy, to be wrong, and to keep going when everyone else is still busy planning. This is your moment of truth. Either you start now, or you admit that you were never serious about your dreams in the first place today. Do not close this video and look for another tip on productivity. That is just more preparation. Shut down your device and go do the work. Type "I am ready" in the comments to commit to your future self. Then, leave. The time for talking is over. The time for action is now.